Welcome to Harlem Holiday Lights 2020, presented by the 125th Street Business Improvement District. I'm Bevy Smith, host of Bevelations on Sirius XM Radio and the author of Bevelations, Lessons from a Mother, Auntie, and Bestie. I'm also a quintessential Harlem girl, and I'm bringing holiday cheer to Harlem. I am so honored to have been asked to be this year's Harlem Holidays Lights Grand Marshal. Thank you, Barbara Askins, the BID Board of Directors, and the folks over at Community Board 9 and 10 who made this 27th annual tradition still happen in spite of COVID. Now, some of my fondest memories of Harlem and Christmas are strolling down 125th Street and buying things from street vendors. When I tell you, you can get some of the most unique, fabulous gifts from our community, it's so beautiful. And you're also doing a good deed by shopping with small Black-owned businesses. Everything from t-shirts to candles to hats to scarves, anything that you could possibly want. 125th Street and a street vendor, they'll have it for you. My family is from Harlem. I was born and raised here. I've been here my entire life. But on Christmas Eve, my sister, who left Harlem, which we still haven't forgiven her for, but she left Harlem and she now lives upstate. So every Christmas Eve, we go up and we have a wonderful Christmas Eve tradition. We have baked ziti and we do Christmas Eve karaoke. Now I have to tell you, I perform Private Dancer by Tina Turner. Now it's not the most traditional Christmas song that you could think of, but when I tell you I bring down the house, Tina Turner would be proud of my rendition. And Christmas means so much to me and my family. For us, it's a time for us all to get together and put down our phones and not be distracted by anything except being together. And that's what Harlem is for me as well. It is family. It's a community that is joined together by culture, by a love of history. And for me, wherever I go in the world, I always know I have a foundation. I have a home right here in the hamlet of Harlem. So no matter what's going on with me, I always know that I have some place that I can come back to, that I'm going to be loved, cherished, and cared for. And that's a really amazing thing to feel. That, I'm never far away from home as long as I have an address in Harlem. And, I would be remiss if I didn't say I'm so appreciative of my parents, the Smithies, Gus and Geraldine Smith, who raised us here in Harlem and who made us understand that being in Harlem was not a burden, it wasn't a chore, it was a blessing. Because of Harlem, I had the strength, the tenacity, the integrity, all these things that I needed to become a fashion advertising executive, to become a TV personality, to become a radio host, and to now become an author of a book. And so I just want to say a shout out to my parents, a shout out to my brother and my sister, to my nephews and my niece, who make my family so very complete and who shower me with love. But also the biggest love and shout out has to go out to Harlem, specifically my block, 150th Street and 8th Avenue. Stand up. I love you guys. You made me who I am today. And thank you again for allowing me to be the Grand Marshal for this year's event. It's been such an honor.